So that is the April. Did I say April? It's May. It's the May 6th, 2022. 1:10 a.m. chime. Melanin Man sharing a glimpse of being biological living light, a child of the sun, accessing the liquid fluid pineal gland, reading ancestral messaging, the Tao 350, Hourglass. Life is like an hourglass. Consciousness is the sand. Imagine an hourglass. Its shape is like the symbol for infinity. Its form recalls the double helix of DNA. Its two sections represent polarity. The material on one side and the immaterial on the other. The male on one side, the female on the other. Hot and cold, positive and negative, or any other duality. The sand runs in a stream, the same stream as the course of energy that runs up your spine, the same stream that is the road of life. The movement of that sand is what we call Tao. Our consciousness alternates between the various states represented by the hourglass. It is as difficult to grasp as a stream of sand. Therefore, it is foolish to examine things minutely. It is unwise to focus on the material. It is wisdom to understand the movement. Melanin Man sharing biological living light, mind over matter. What you think matters. Media. Tao 351. Breathe. You breathe. Frosting mountains white. exciting trees to verdant flame, dancing sparrows on your wing, swirling waves into long sighs. You breathe, and all things live. A central concept for Tao is breath. Without breath, there is no life. The complexity of this idea is great indeed. You breathe, that brings you oxygen. You breathe, that sustains you. You breathe, that regulates your heartbeat, feeds your brain, makes your blood red. Deeper still, you breathe, and the entire energy field of your body is sustained to set into motion. When that field is so intimately tied to breathing, is integrated with your mind, you have the power of spirituality. Breathe. Don't crassly think of it as mere gas. Just as we breathe, so too does the universe breathe. In fact, we can think of the entire medium of life as breath. When the world breathes, all things are sustained. Weather moves as it should. Plants grow as they should. Animals are made strong. The very forces of geology are set into motion. And together, the mighty field of energy is generated. A much larger version of what happens in your own body. Connected to that field is a universal mind. Do you want to know how spirituality works? Breathe. I won't do that for the whole segment. You're like, what the hell is that nigga doing? I will go ahead and read some more Tao to you. Page 352. Template. Must you see nature as a machine? Is your only learning chemistry, physics, and ontology? What if poetry was your template for life? Can't you know Tao by the feeling of mud in your sandals? Thus are the sages called silly. They have given up their prejudices. 12 minutes in. I don't think I'm going to be able to make all of template on this show. But as Melanin Man, I wish to share segments of my divination in my understanding of my purpose and my existence and being on the face of the planet Earth, the one with the mind to think. I can make my own choices. I have the freedom of these thoughts in my imagination and in my mind. So I'm creating my own spirituality. Mind over matter. What I think matters. And I'm tying in the ancestral drawings of the digits. Understanding what is that one. And with that beginning and middle, and I'm in my middle, and I'm heading towards my top. My top is my spirituality, my creating my own divination in my thought process. Even though I live in the city. And I know it's wiser and better to be out in nature and really feel the energies. But I think I'm doing good here in North Cambridge. Feeling the energies and hopefully sharing this black man's divination and understanding myself in the intellectual mecca of the world. My therapy and spiritual pornography, making love to the camera with my emotions and my sensualities and my divination. I've been Melanin Man. Thank you for watching. And that's my 14-minute segment.